What were you moving?
Drive time. I gotta get it for. I have one more session after 10.
Clear? You might not realize that, but the mask around your neck is not really helpful.
No, so I'm not really worried about getting you guys sick. It's more about my driving instructor.
Your
So
what instructor?
my driving instructor.
So you're gonna wear your mask around your neck to help your driving instructor.
No,
All right, Cleo, that makes total sense.
I wear it on my nose when I'm around Mr. Charles.
Charles.
Let me get y'all right there.
What do you mean?
All right, if you could take out the quiz from yesterday, so we can go over any questions you might have.
I got my. So, go.
Why do I need this very compilation?
Here.
Okay, take out the quiz. See if you have any questions on any of the quiz problems. I'll do a redo tomorrow morning in this room, and I think in the afternoon in room 230. So therefore, if there's an overflow crowd, I don't have to kick kids out. Okay, any questions? Everyone has perfect understanding? That's awesome. Yes.
Okay, so
Go.
for refer to scenario 13.5.
All right, that's Samantha, right?
Samantha, yeah. Why is the $20,000 certificate not part of the total cost?
Because it's a loan, not like a course. Okay. There was a question on that in the practice test, but if you didn't know that, you should have got that wrong.
Yeah, I got that wrong.
I know, but did you get it wrong on the practice test too?
I'm not sure.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Hunter,
All right, so like the goal of the firm, I knew it was like to maximize profit.
yeah,
So, but like, could it also be sell as much as the product as possible?
Nah. because say you're selling as much product and your marginal revenue is 6 and your marginal cost is 10. Any other questions that people have on the quiz? David,
13.
David,
13.
David.
Oh, okay. Firms were, it's a graph one. Firms will earn positive profits in the short run if the market price is A and B.
All right, so at P3, you're at 0 economic profit. Right? If you take P3 across to MC, it's touching the ATC, right?
Yes.
Right, so it has to exceed P3 for you to make money. So I think E was the answer, right? Does that make sense to you? Any other questions people have? I want you to do better on the redo, so see best.
What was number 11? Like I figured out the total cost was.
See best.
Oh, number 11 was so I read the scenario too. So scenario 14.2. Assume a certain firm is producing Q equals 1,000 units of output. At 1,000 units, Q equals 1,000.
All right, see best. That was 14.2.
Yeah.
At 1,000 units, see best. What was the price?
The price is $30.
All right, so that's my total revenue, right? Price times quantity.
Oh, okay.
So that's 30,000. At 1,000 units, what is my average total cost?
Average. Was it 25,000?
$25, that's 25,000. So, total revenue minus total cost gives me $5,000 profit. Now, if they get tricky, Seabass, how about if they ask you, what is the marginal revenue if you sell 999?
You just, multiply 999 times 30 and then subtract that from 5,000.
No, you take 30,000 and you minus $30. Because if the marginal revenue is 30, the last one you sold was $30.
Oh,
Huh?
It's 1,000.
Yeah. Okay. That's if they get tricky. And Kyle, do you have any questions?
Nah, I'm all good.
Okay. Anyone else with any other questions? So if you do the redo, you do that. John,
For me, it was if marginal.
which one?
I was saying, if marginal cost is rising.
The one thing you know, if marginal cost is rising, marginal product has to be decreasing. And that's because if productivity is going down, your costs are gonna go up. Yes, sir.
Number one, which of the following statements regarding a competitive firm is correct?
Hold it. I got just one thing.
Was it D?
Yeah.
I think it's E.
Yeah, Mr. Dar. Right? MR equals demand equals AR equals price. So that's average revenue equals price. Isn't that what D says?
Yes.
And that's just knowing Mr. Dar. Which, by the way, I think was 2 or 3 questions. Anything else?
Can you do, number, 3 on the table, 13.
13.2?
Yeah.
No. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. So they're asking you for what is the profit maximizing output, right? So if I'm trying to figure out total revenue, everything's $1. So 90 times $1, 170, right? That's giving me. So then I'm gonna go total revenue minus total cost, and 230 minus 110, that 120 is the highest profit. Like for the second unit, it's 170 minus 90, that's 80. 230 minus 110 is 120. 240 minus 130 is 110. Anything else?
Okay, good. Number 3, refer to table 3.2.
I have it. 3.2?
13.2.
Okay. KB, we just did that.
I must have spaced out.
Yeah. You times the output by $1 to get your total revenue, and then you minus each one by the total cost, and 3 is going to be the highest profit.
Okay.
Hunter,
So like say it's, like the output was $2, so
you do the same thing, 90 times 2, 170 times 2. Anyone else? All right, just for my morbid curiosity, not making any judgments. Did anyone watch the video of me going over all the questions? Was that at all helpful? All right. If you didn't watch it, it probably will help because I do tell you what I think could be on the quiz. And I think it helps you anticipate some of the things that you could run into. All right, I'll do that for the Monopoly video also. Yeah. Yes, Khalil.
Can I run to the bathroom?
Yes, Khalil.
Yes.
You said run.
All right.
I didn't say could you hop to them. All right, since Khalil's gone, I'll lead us in prayer. Let's remember in the Holy Presence, God, and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear God, thank you for what looks like a lovely day outside. I have yet to wander out there. Thank you for all the guys who are here. Hopefully we can finish the week strong, get some learning in, and get everyone on track as we move forward. St. John the Baptist, LaSalle, live Jesus in our hearts. Okay, all right, you see the drill?
Yes.
Right, all right, let's see, could you do it? Have we learned about lump sum cost? Absolutely not. Okay? Just want to see, could you figure it out without? So you're gonna start out like that in the long run, and just think about lump sum cost. Okay? Kyle, I returned your quiz. It's just sitting on your table. You have to pick it up. I also put in the changes in the supply and demand redo. So 50 kids took it. 7 got a little worse, so they didn't change their grade. 5 broke even, and 38 got better. The average improvement of the 50 people was 9.7%. That's a lot. I mean, that's a whole letter grade, so that's great. We had 10 people who, based on the supply and demand, would have failed the AP test, and we got it down to 2 after the redo. So that was good too. So you guys did a great job. You understand your mistakes? Sure. Pass this, John. Put these in order. Spirit. Good job, Spirit. Yes, ma'am. No treat today. Out. John. Right. Oh man, you got back fast.
All right.
What interesting. You know,
Yeah, did I use the wrong one?
you're coming in tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Simon, amazing job concerning your performance sleep. All right. Here I am. I'm in the long run. Lump sum tax. We didn't really learn. I might have breathed lump sum tax. Does anyone?
Isn't it when it's actually no matter how much products we need, like?
Yeah, so at the end of the year, they just got 50,000. How am I going to show that? Excellently done, KB. How am I going to show that on my graph? So you're just going like this? Is that what you meant, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay. Would I shift MC?
Yes.
But does it affect each unit? No. So for a lump sum, we're just shifting ATC like you had. Now, KB's thinking, yes, he is thinking. Are we in the short or long run now, KB?
We're in the short run.
We're in the short run. Andrew H., are we making or losing money here? Well, look at it this way. What would total revenue be? 15 times 8, right? what would total cost be? So, which is gonna be higher, total cost to total revenue? So we're gonna be making or losing money. Losing, okay, that's a way you could do it in case you forget. All right. Andrew B, if we're losing money, a firm's gonna enter or exit. Exit, right? Who wants to come into an industry where we're losing money? Hayden, if firms exit, how am I gonna show that? Okay, and this is what I do. I know I want to get to zero economic profits. So I drag this along, and I put a dot, and then I know my supply curve even though I missed the dot there, got to go through that dot, okay? Now, I'm in the long run. Okay? So lump sum tax shifts only the ATC. Any questions? You good?
Yeah.
Patrick, you got your A game, you're good. He's laser focused. All right, I'm just gonna go back here a second from what Tyler had us shift up for the lump sum tax. Antonio, does the lump sum tax change price or quantity in the firm? What is the price in that firm now? Just look at the graph and tell me what the price is now, dollar-wise. Okay, what's the quantity? Did it change? No, it did. If MC or MR doesn't change, price and quantity doesn't change. They love asking that question. All right. Now, in the long run, it's going to change, but in the short run, price and quantity stayed the same. And if they asked to explain, you would say MC and MR stayed the same, no change to price and quantity. Okay. All right, we're going to do some practice on this today. All right, so we could get better on it today. All right, so now we're into, like, if you turn over where I have something about productive and allocated fee efficient, right? All right, so because you've got thousands and thousands of firms and you're competing, you got to be really efficient. All right, inefficient with higher costs, like Khalil, he's inefficient. I'm just booting him out of the industry. Get out, Khalil. Khalil, you didn't. I thought you were going on senior vacation. No.
No,
No.
I don't even know where mine is.
Okay. This was a really weird time to have it, like, because how many people still have to do college apps? Yeah, I mean, like, to be going on this retreat now. All right, perfectly competitive industries are extremely efficient. There are two types of efficient. One is productive efficiency. CBAS, do you remember where else we talked about productive efficiency? Way back, CBAS, when I first met you.
Yeah. Yeah, like in like what, 11th grade? Oh, first unit? Okay.
I see best.
I
First.
Yeah. I remember you came in to talk to us.
I did see best, but no, see best. I do love you. I have love in my heart.
Was it Deadly Lawless? Is that?
No. The first unit, does anyone remember?
The PPC?
Yeah, the production possibilities curve, every spot on the curve is productively efficient. Now, I even introduced allocatively efficient, even though you couldn't tell that on the production possibilities curve. So here, we're gonna do, and I put this in your notes, right? All right, so graphically, really, it says the minimum, it's where MC crosses ATC, that tells you the minimum. And we gotta be producing at that spot, okay? And we'll look at a couple of scenarios to see, are we efficient? And then allocatively is where MC crosses demand. And again, it uses price, but Mr. Dope, right? MR equals demand equals AR equals price. So if I say MC crosses demand, I'm saying MC crosses price, MR, AR, all those things. Okay. This thing doesn't want to change. Okay, now. Andrew B. Andrew B, you look a little tired today. Tough day? Out drinking last night or I couldn't sleep. Maybe I should have called you. What time did you go to bed? I was up at 2. We had a reverse night. Were you doing schoolwork?
Yeah, I just started late. I didn't have that much. I just didn't get ready for
Gaming?
yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite game? Are you good? Okay, I'm horrible, so. All right. Andrew, are we producing in this graph where MC crosses ATC? We're producing here, right? Is that the minimum ATC? No. Okay, here's the minimum. So this is not efficient. Okay, not efficient. All right. Notice Q1 is not at the lowest possible. It's at the highest profits, just not the lowest efficiency. Okay. Hayden, you got the next one. Hayden, are we producing at productively efficient here? MC equals MR. Is that where our productive efficiency is? No, so it's not efficient here either. Okay. Ryan, are we producing at productively efficient here? Yeah, right? Because MC equals MR, boom. Yeah, we're productively efficient. And Neil, you know what else? MC crosses demand. We're allocatively efficient. We're gonna win a chicken dinner.
Oh, yeah.
In the long run, it's perfect competition, both productively and allocatively efficient. Will they ask you that? Absolutely. It's the only market that's productively and allocatively efficient.
So,
Okay, so if I said that, yeah, I would write it down in my notes, see, Beth. Good idea.
yeah. Great idea. So this is, they're breaking even, right?
Yes. Okay, that's good. This is in your wheelhouse, KD.
Well, they're learning.
Little memorization, a lot of interpreting. Just side rulers.
You say that when it's like, the graph looks like that, it's both allocated and productive.
Yeah, because we're producing at the lowest ATC and we're producing where MC crosses demand. Okay? All right, Patrick, we ready to get rolling now? Yeah. Okay, is everyone good? Anyone need a minute? If you need a minute, tell me. Okay, here we go. All right, we talked about that. All right, do you have this graph in your notes?
Yes.
All right, just quickly, Seabass, looking at this graph, short or long run? Short run, how do you know that, Seabass? You're correct, but how do you know that?
Is it because it's, is it because,
It is because,
give me a sec, let me think, is it because it's efficient, but it's only like, hold on. Is it because it's equilibrium right now?
what?
Is it because it's at its equilibrium right now?
Out of what?
It's equilibrium.
Andrew H., could you help him? Why is it in the short run? He's right, he said it was in the short. Antonio, help him. Yeah, in the short run, I mean, in the long run, you can't be making or losing money. Here, ATC is below the price. Therefore, Antonio, are we making or losing money? Okay, you're not sure, right? Okay, so let me just show you again. If I take this line, that gives me my cost, right? Is that lower than 15? So we're gonna be making money?
I mean, yes.
Yes, so, okay, so we're showing profit. All right, answer the rest of the question.
So it's short because it's making profit?
You can't make or lose profit in the long run. Either way,
So graph wise, long run, the ATC would just be on the price.
correct.
Right.
Where you, the graph that we were totally efficient, was productively and allocated is the long.
All right.
Clicking that.
Okay.
Well-oiled machine.
What do they mean, what happens in the field?
Does price go up or down, stay the same? CBS, do you know what you're doing here? All right. Ryan, you know what you're doing? Actually, the firm we entered. How am I gonna show that?
Did we just have, did you just have that?
So like number two.
You can't, yeah, the number two. firms,
So
yeah.
it's been a lot of our life that-
Oh. And then you'll find the price.
Because, oh my God.
We're gonna enter to make money. Then price for the industry. So it's gonna quantity be more from price than ours. And then.
Yeah, we take
One of
one.
them, one of them's definitely priced
Yeah.
down.
Well, you got the 6. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be equal for.
All right, we ready to try to decipher what's going on here? Okay.
We always do this.
All right, Cameron. Our firm's gonna enter or exit,
Yes.
enter or exit. Yes is a good answer then, Cameron.
Enter.
They're gonna enter. Okay, Andrew V, if firms enter, how am I gonna show that on my graph? Am I gonna have more or less sellers? Okay. Rat nest is what? What's the end for? And rat nest? Sellers. All right, so is that a supply or demand thing? So which way am I shifting supply? Okay, good job. All right, so I'm gonna listen to what you said. I'm gonna shift supply to the right. Now, in the long run, so what happened? Okay, price down, quantity up in the industry. But Josh is saying, but Mr. Breslow, the firm is price takers. All right, you're right. I got to drag that across. Now, what happens in the firm? Quantity down, price down. Now, how could we be making more in the industry and less in the firm? Because more firms entered, so each firm now has to do a little less. Okay. Questions? Go, Kevin, talk out loud.
Okay, so when you shift it, right, you just go straight across, and then, like, what if I draw the graph wrong?
You don't.
Alright,
So KB,
yeah,
now look at me for a second. Here's what I do. I know I want to get to here, right? So I go this way first, and then I know when I'm going, I gotta go through the supply here, and I draw my supply curve.
alright,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay, so,
Andrews, we good?
okay.
Go.
Is the second one? Break even. So when they wanna, like, leave.
No, because it's zero economic profit, but they could be making accounting profit.
Alright, I don't understand that part, but the accounting profit part, like, why would they? I
All
can't-
right, economic profit is, say, take Calvert Hall. If we knock Calvert Hall down, we could build apartment buildings. That would be
Right,
like
that's the-
15 million,
The potential, right?
right? But so our economic profit here might be zero. But we're not really laying out that 15 million, so we could be making 15 million in accounting profit. Which if we are, could they get any better markers?
We need broadband.
Right, now, here in the long run, are we productively efficient? Yes, we're producing where MC and ATC hit. Are we allocatively efficient? Yes, we're producing where MC crosses demand.
So if there's one, it has to be the other.
No, but in the long run, you're gonna be both. Kyle, you good?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, John, and then Niels.
So for the industry, the price always relates to the firm and then quantity is the opposite.
Not always. You got, John, you got to graph it and look.
So it's like when this happens, like in the long run, when the price goes down, the quantity goes down for the firm, is that good for the firm? Or is that like?
I mean, it depends. If you were a firm making money, now you're not.
So it's like switchboard.
Yeah. But if I came into the market, it's good for me, right? All right, let's try another one. Patrick, first, are we in the short or long run and what? Why? Not making any money. Seabass, look at this and tell me, are we making or losing money?
Losing money
Okay, how did you know that, right? Without even thinking.
because it's above the marginal.
You got it. All right, let's finish it up then. Give you a minute or two.
You know. I never wanted to.
I mean, it's good.
The price. It's like the price of.
Oh, wait, you might be right.
Yeah.
Because they want to have different, the first one and the second.
See, that's,
Can you check mine? Like,
I'm not meaning to talk right now. Okay, yeah, because you know what could be happening? I could be losing 10,000, you could be losing 2. I gotta get out. Then as some of the big losers get out, all of a sudden you're breaking even, you're staying. All right, Seabass, you told me they were losing. If firms are losing Seabass, are firms gonna enter or exit? Exit. If firms exit, how am I gonna show that on my industry graph?
You're gonna shift the supply left because you're decreasing the number of sellers.
So I'm gonna shift the supply left. Now, in the industry, Seabass, what happened to price and quantity?
Price will increase and quantity will decrease.
In the firm, I gotta drag that across. What happened to price and quantity?
Price is gonna increase and quantity is going to decrease.
Okay, so you nailed it, Seabass.
Alright.
KB, question?
Yeah, so the way I drew mine, it didn't necessarily look like that, so.
Did you get,
Oh, I take that.
did you get quantity to increase?
Yeah, I got quantity to increase, no. I had price and quantity increasing.
Yeah, as long as you had that, that's fine.
For both of them?
Is, so this case is, so price is increasing and then quantity, is that the one that's the ambiguous? quantity?
No, it's a different type of shift.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I got quantity down, because I just did it again.
Yeah. No, because she wants to get sort MR equals MC right there. You're gonna take that. Okay. That's your one. All right. Any questions on this one? Antonio, you good? Antonio, you wouldn't lie to me, would you? Okay. All right, we'll get a tough one then, because Antonio said this is too easy for him. All right. You have a blank. I want you to start here. And here's the scenario. Like, say this is the milk market. If the demand for milk doubles, what happens in the short run? And then show me how you get back to the long run. Yeah. Yeah. So if demand doubles, right, it says, I think in the little column.
So it would be like an increase of resources.
Double in income, income doubles.
What is this one for?
Say,
That's the only way you can get it back. Because the main increase in subtypes for demand. Take this, yeah, and bring it across. Right, shift, so it goes price of
Yeah. Yeah, are we making all this in money? Are we?
So for.
What's up, Sitas?
So I'm trying to figure out how to.
That's where it goes to the front place. All right, guys, because we're like at the end here. All right. Kyle, if demand increases, what am I showing here?
It's a shift in demand. So in the industry, demand's gonna shift to the right.
Okay, great. All right, now, Kyle, one last thing. After I shift demand to the right, am I making or losing money?
You're making money because Mr. Darb for the firm. So as demand goes up, price is gonna go up and their revenue is the price.
Okay, all right. So I take MC, or of course is MR, that's my new quantity. Now, Andrew B. If I'm making money, a firm's gonna enter or exit. Enter. How am I gonna show that? No, you do know. We've done this. If firms enter, how do I show it? Am I gonna have more or less suppliers? How do I show more suppliers? Okay, why'd you lie to me and say you didn't know? All right, I'm gonna shift supply to the right, just like you said. And there I am. Where am I? I'm right back at the same price. Zero economic profit. Okay. Little more practice on this tomorrow. Okay. Hey, by the way, if you didn't watch the video of me going over the practice quiz, I'd watch that before I did the redo. All right, have a great day.
Where do you find that video? It's on the.
Everything's on the topics page. Take care, Kyle.
Thank you, Mr. Bressler.
I think the video